We about to go in. We about to go in. We're gonna start in a couple minutes. What up, cuz? We're gonna start in a couple minutes. Don't forget, y'all can request to come in. We putting this on YouTube. You know, this is the place where men teach men how to be men. So it's gonna be funny when the women start chiming in. I've been on Facebook having some nice debates. Let's put it that way. Some nice debates with some of our sisters. And boy, do they be mad at me. Alright, what's going on, fellas? Tonight we talking about age appropriation in terms of how to act in certain age groups, how to dress in certain age groups. For example, my age group, I was born in the 80s. I do not wear Jordans. I might wear some Forces. I wear white leather sneakers, black leather sneakers, regular plain sneakers. I don't wear colorful ass Jordans no more. Only time I wear bright sneakers is to work out. I'm waiting for for Maynard to come in because he loved wearing Jordans, and he's gonna definitely debate with me on that and tell me why Jordans are official. I see Ant on here. I see Justin on here, and I think Justin wears Jordans, but he's still in the age group to wear Jordans. You know, he's a young man, but I don't even think he wears Jordans like that because he stays in suits. So I'm not even 100% sure if, you know, his age group, because the way these young men are getting it, the young men that ain't in the streets, the way they getting it right now, you know, they wearing suits. They coming out with their suit game on 10 with the not Stacey Adams, because that's like old school, but the dress shoes, the hard bottoms, they stepping up. They stepping up. He said facts because he already know his suit game is crazy. I give it to him. And all y'all, all the youngins are like 6 foot something. I swear, all of y'all are like 6 foot something. So y'all all look good in suits. Y'all are all tall and slim. Y'all look good in suits. Y'all are blessed. Your generation is the tall generation. Alright? All of y'all are taller than me. My son is he's 6 feet tall. Alright? He's 6 feet tall and he's bigger than me. I'm about 6 feet tall, but he's bigger than me. He plays football. You know what I'm saying? Y'all generation is a little different. It's a little different. But yeah, back to age appropriation. How old do you think you should be when you get your first suit? I think that you should have your first suit by the time you like 18. By the time you like 18, you should have your first suit. I know some brothers that are in their 30s that ain't never had a suit before. Ain't never wore a suit. How are you in your 30s? And no, I can't even say how you in your 30s and never wore a suit. Some brothers never had a reason to wear a suit. You know what I'm saying? I like wearing suits, so I find a reason to wear suits. Even if I'm just going out dolo, I put a suit on sometimes. If I'm going out, I might just be going out to dinner. I could be going to the movies, and I might put a suit on. I might just throw a button up on, not necessarily a full suit, but I might just throw a button up on. What up, Maddie? I might just throw a button up on and step out, you know? Step out. Also, like, fitted hats. I don't wear fitted hats no more. You get to, like, I believe you get to a certain age where you no longer wear fitted hats. It is a young man's look, one, and two, like, I swear when you wear fitted hats and Jordans, people look at you differently. Like, they look at you like you're from the streets or you're still in the streets. Even if you're working your own business, running your own business or working 60, 70, 80 hours a week. You're not hustling, you don't chill in the streets, but the way you look, the way you dress, that's your image. So their first, as soon as they see you, the first thing they think is he's a rapper. Because everybody's a rapper, just about. But I'm saying when they see you, they're instantly gonna think, yo, he's hood. He's a thug. You don't want people to look at you like that as soon as they see you. You don't want people to look and be like, oh, he's from the streets. You're not gonna get no opportunities looking like that. When you walk around, I'm telling you, put a button up on and walk around, say, Legacy Place or go to Back Bay and see how people treat you differently. See how people hold the door for you. See how you get free coffee from Starbucks. I get free coffees from Starbucks. They know my name is Starbucks. And I go to different Starbucks. It's not like I go to one. I go to like 4 different ones. And they know my name at just about every Starbucks. Even though, and y'all like, oh, you give them your name. No, I walk in, they're like, hey, Kobe. Because I don't look like I'm in the streets. Even with this sweater on, this is from my line. This is Breakout. So I'm rocking it. It's fitted. It's not baggy. It's not, hanging down. My jeans ain't baggy. So even when I'm wearing what they would call urban wear, I still look like a grown ass man. I still look like I'm about my business. My demeanor, my walk, my swag, it's a confident grown man swag. It's not have a little bop, got the fitted on. Sometimes I might even wear a chain. I got my Stewie chain. I love it. But I'm wearing a fitted shirt when I got it on. I'm wearing fitted jeans when I got them on. My shirt be tucked in sometimes. I might wear a t-shirt and tuck that joint in. Why? Because nobody else does. I go around, and I hate to say it like this, I go to places and I be the only sprinkle of brown in that place. I go to restaurants, I go out and I be with Shorty, I be like, look, we the only black people in here. And do you think they look at me as a threat? No. They are very friendly with me. I walk in and they're like, hey, I know you. And it's like, some places I'm like, no, you don't. But whatever, I appreciate the love. Because I walk in a button-up. I walk in a suit. I walk in a fitted shirt with my pants up to my waist with a belt on. I walk in, and the only thing about me they can say is sometimes I might walk in smelling like loud. And it is what it is. But my cologne is on point too. So if you get a whiff of that Gucci, that Burberry, that what's the other joint? The 212. I love 212, yo. Carolina Herrera 212. Grown man fragrances. We're gonna talk about that in a minute. But listen, I walk in and they're like, "Oh, you're Colby, huh? How do you know that?" Probably because I'm the only brother that called and got a reservation. And then I look around and I be the only brother there. And then I make sure I tip good too, so they remember me. You're not gonna say, "Oh, this dude." Oh, when black people come in, they only $5 or they tip bad. Nah, when I go in, I'm leaving a minimum of 20%. So if I'm spending $150, what's 20% of that? $30. And some of y'all are like, "I'm not leaving 30." No, that's 25%. Excuse me. No, I said 150. Yeah, okay. I thought I said 120. I was like, shit, let me correct myself. All right, I'm leaving that. And y'all like, I'm not tipping nobody $30. That's what you're supposed to tip. Don't take your cheap ass out to eat if you're not going to tip. You make us look bad. You make us look horrible. I used to be a server, and I used to stereotype my own people because y'all would come in and get $200 worth of shit and leave $5. That's crazy. Y'all be like, you're at work. They pay you. They don't pay servers. They pay servers like $2 an hour. And y'all like, well, you shouldn't have got that job. Well, who the hell is going to serve you when you go out to eat? I know exactly what you're going to say as soon as I say what I say. As soon as I say you went out to eat, why you go out to eat, you're going to say, well, that's their job. I tell you they don't get paid, you're going to say, well, they shouldn't have had that job. Stop being cheap, man. And that wasn't even, I could just go somewhere else. I went to the left with that one. Listen, back to what I was saying, the dress. You can't walk in as a grown-ass man and expect to get respect when you're wearing Jordan's baggy jeans and a fitted hat. In a jersey or a white tee that's twice your body size. If you fit a large and a large look good on you fitted, why are you buying 2X? If you wear 34 waist, why are you buying 38 jeans? If you were only 5'6", why is your pant length 32, 34? Cut it out. You are too old for this. Listen, I was on Cheney Street the other day, and my man Riz hopped in the car, and I looked over to the left, and there was some youngins out there, but there were some grown men out there. And these grown men had on the hood, they looked just like the youngins. But you could tell they was old. You know how you could tell the old niggas in the hood. You could tell they was old. And I'm sitting there like, brothers. And some brothers don't know. And that's why I think we need to talk about stuff like this. Because some brothers just don't know. They don't think about shit like that. They're like, I am who I am. You gonna accept me for who I am. But why you got to ask yourself, why can I not progress? Why am I not building? Why am I not growing? Why am I not doing better? Why am I still stuck? Why am I stagnant? You're stagnant because you're not evolving. You still look like you're 16, so people look at you like you're 16. If you want to look like Lil Baby and Da Baby and 42 Doug and Pooh Shiesty and Fujiano and all these other 18 to 23-year-old men, when you're 40, you like, this is the new drip. You're 40. You know what your new drip should be? Your new drip should be, I'm not going to say Men's Warehouse. I like Men's Warehouse. I'm trying to think. I'm not going to be advertising places on here until they pay me. But listen, you go get you a suit. You could go, you know what, I will. I'm not even going to do the expensive joints because some of y'all don't want to spend them. You could go to Savers and get a suit jacket and then buy 3 pairs of slacks and then buy 3 button-ups and you just spent $40. And now you got 3 to 4, that's like 9 different outfits. If you mix and match them right. You get a couple jackets, you got like 7 different suits. So you can't sit here and say, I don't got the money for it. Da, 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 da. I understand you don't got the bread to go get them tailored. You might not have the bread to go get them tailored. But still, get the suits. Make sure they fit. Go in the fitting room and try them on. Make sure they fit. So, you want to dress like I want to just reiterate. You need to dress like you need to dress your age. And if you are a grown man and you can't afford what I'm saying is, but even from Savers, then you need to reevaluate your life. And I'm not saying that to be disrespectful. I'm not trying to clown nobody. You just need to reevaluate your life. Like, you really need to think like, damn, especially if you got kids. I see certain brothers, you got kids, but you don't got $40. You asking people to pay your phone, can you help me with my phone bill and shit like this. You need to reevaluate your life. And even if you're in a position where you're like, oh man, I can't make $50,000 a year. Even if you get a job that only makes you $25,000 a year, that's $25,000 more than your broke ass had. And I'm going to be very blunt. You know, there was a period where I was broke as hell because I was doing dumb stuff. I didn't really care about life. I had to reevaluate. And now every waking minute, I swear I'm grinding. Because I wasted years. So some of our people will say, yo, I'm stuck. Yo, I'm 35. I'm 40 years old. And I'm not where I want to be. And they want to quit. Yo, we're men. We're not females. We get better with age. We don't get worse with it. We don't do this. We do this. Do you know that men, the majority of millionaires and financially stable people that make 6 figures and stuff like that, they did not acquire that wealth or acquire that paycheck until they was 45. In between 45 and 65. That's when people get rich. That's when men get rich. So that means you got a lot of time to get rich. And if you already getting rich, you ahead of the game. If by the time you 35, you already got it, you ahead of the game. I'm trying to tell you, you got time. I don't care how old you are. If you still got your legs, they still working good, your arms still working good, and you can run up a flight of stairs, go get to it. There's so many programs and little certificates you can get to get better jobs. Right now, I'm watching the news. They talking about they can't find employees. They got more jobs than they got employees. There is no excuse to be broke right now. My resume is on Indeed. You need to have a resume. Do you see all the things I'm going to talk to y'all about eventually? You need to have a resume, right? My resume on Indeed. I ain't filled out a job application in years. I have a job. I just left another job, Before COVID hit, I had 2 jobs. And right now, this week, I got 4 different job offers. I feel like a pretty chick who walked in the club. Alright, when it comes to the job world, I feel like a pretty light-skinned red bone who just walked in the club. And it's all dudes. I ain't never been fought over. Whatever it say, worst enemy isn't money or women, but your worst enemy is idle time. Damn right. Idle hands is the devil's playground. I tell you what. You sit around and do nothing. All you do is sit in your thoughts. You be in your head all damn day. Your ass won't go nowhere. You'll be sitting there like, I coulda, I shoulda, I woulda, and she, and I missed her, and I did this, and damn, and I was in jail, and man. Now back to what I was saying. Dress, you see, I just go somewhere and I'll be talking for hours. Listen, dress age appropriate. Dress your age. I know sometimes you just be like, whatever, I'm gonna let my pants sag. No, get off of that. I'm not gonna let the cat just be pulling down clothes and laying on them because I'm on live. It's boots, yo. Anyway, you gotta dress the way you're supposed to dress your age. And like I said, like I was saying, sometimes you might want to let your pants sag because like you're going somewhere. Like say you going to a concert. I'm gonna talk about it. Say you going to like a concert, right? It's like a Young Dolph concert or something. Nah, cause that's some grown man shit. Cause you know what I'm saying? The way Dolph and them dress like. Alright, now say you going to just Key Glock's concert, or you going to like a Pooh shot, or like I like Pooh's little ass, or like a Bankroll Freddy concert or something like that. You might let your pants sag, but they still gonna be fitted pants. You might have I don't know. I think I would go in a suit just to stunt. I think I would go in a suit just to stunt. So they'd be like, who's this nigga in a suit? I'm not even going to talk about all that right now. Listen, my mind just... Listen, I'm telling you, there's nothing like putting on a suit. Yo, cuz, I need you to come on here and tell them it's nothing like putting on a suit and walking around like Back Bay or downtown, not even downtown no more, but like Back Bay or like Braintree Mall or Copley. Ugh. Walk around Copley in a suit. And if you're single, nigga, in a suit, a brother in a suit is like crack to crackheads. A brother in a suit to women is like a crack to a crackhead. Alright? And most of us I think everybody I'm not even gonna put people out there like that. But some brothers are wifed up, are booed up and all that. So, you just wear the suit for you. You just network in that suit. People are gonna want to talk to you because you got this. You go in Copley and you go to what is it? The blue something coffee spot, and you go buy you a $7 coffee. Okay. This is an investment. You invested in yourself right now. Listen to what I'm saying. Go spend $7 on a coffee with your suit on and just sit there with a book and read a book and drink your coffee and talk to people. Randomly talk to people. What's the worst they can do? Not talk to you back? Are you not used to talking to people and they see walking down the street like, how you doing? You say this shorty, she like, the fuck? And you like, I just said hi. I don't even like you. I'm married. I'm not even looking at you. Goddamn. So it's okay. It's okay. But you go there and you get you a $7 coffee. I prefer a latte or a macchiato caramel light foam with Ristretto shots. You'll get that beverage and you sit there and you just talk to people. They're going to ask you why you're in a suit. You look nice. What are you doing today? You going to work? You coming from a meeting? Nah. Just reading this book. What? You just put on a suit to come read a book? They're not going to ask you that. Some people might. And then that's when you say, yeah, this is what I do. Are they not going to want to talk to you? Would you not want to talk to you? Would you not be like, so what do you do? Oh, yeah, I run this. I sell insurance. I sell life insurance. I sell life insurance. I sell clothing. Whatever you do. I'm a chef. Whatever you do. Especially if you got a business. And that's when you start talking, now what do you do? Because they're in Copley. Now, what's in Copley? What stores are in Copley? Louis, Fendi, Gucci, Hermes. All the Saks. All the high-end top stores are in there. The top retail stores are there. So it's people that are financially stable. They are where you want to be. Why? Because they just went and spent $600 on a pair of sunglasses. They just spent $230 on an ugly hat. They went and spent $300 on a pair of sneakers that are brand new but are already dirty. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Them brand new sneakers with the star on them that look dirty as hell. I was in Saks, right? And I was looking at them, and I told the dude, I was like, yo, somebody switched the shoes from these joints. And he's like, no, they come like that, sir. I said, wait, what? These ain't somebody's old ass shoes? He said, nah. They was like $300 and something. Right? So these are people in there that are blowing money on dumb stuff. Not even dumb stuff. Just those shoes are dumb, the dirty ones. But you know, $600 sunglasses. I done seen some ones. I seen some ones that was like $460 that I wanted. They had gold frames. They was aviator. Okay, listen. Those are people that are in places that you want to be. So that's where you network. That's when you say, so what do you do? And they say, I'm the head of, I run IT over here. I'm the CFO. I'm the CEO. I'm an entrepreneur. I run this online thing. I run this online thing. I do this. I'm a vendor. I'm an artist. And you exchange information. So now you got a CFO in your pocket, a CEO, a vendor, somebody that runs this, an entrepreneur. You got somebody that's the head of a technology company. You got all of these people in your pocket now. And they remember you as the brother in the suit drinking a $7 coffee. But they're going to remember you. Think about all the people they meet. But how many brothers do they meet in a suit in the middle of Copley? Or just Starbucks? Hang out in front of Starbucks. Not one in the hood. Go hang out in one of these good neighborhoods. These neighborhoods where we stand out. Where the Karens say, he looks suspicious if we was dressed in a hoodie and Jordans. But when you're in a suit, Karen's looking at you like, damn, I want him out of that suit. I want to see what he looked like under that suit. There's a big difference. Just the way you dress. So some of us say, this is the way I am. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? This is me. But you're blocking your opportunities. You're blocking God's gifts. Being ignorant and hard-headed, not wanting to change. Yo, I've gotten, just off the way I dress, I'm telling you, I go places and they just treat me so differently from when I used to go to places in my hoodie or in my baggy jeans or in Timbs and shit like that. Oh, I still wear Timbs. Shit, I don't think I'm ever not gonna wear Timbs. I love me some wheat Timbs and black Timbs. You know, but you can wear those appropriately too, with fitted jeans and a very nice sweater. Or a pea coat with a nice scarf. Ooh. That's winter wear. We're gonna talk about that when it gets cold again. But yeah, when you stepping out and you stepping out the right way, they treat you so differently. When I go to places and they open doors for me and they say, do you want to try this wine? Or do you want to try this appetizer? Or do you want to sit right next to the kitchen? Or the chef comes out and talks to me. it's like I know they wouldn't be doing this if I was in a hoodie or if I had my fitted hat on. They're doing it because it is a rare sight. It is like seeing a wild animal in the city. It's a rare sight. It's a rare sight. So you definitely want to do that. You definitely want to take some time to just reevaluate your dress game. And like I said, if you can't afford to buy these things, I even told you about savers. So you should be able, as a grown man, you should be able to buy a couple things from savers. You should be able to buy a couple, three or four, five, six, $7 button ups, and even if you just get one or two, and you get a suit jacket, and if you got fitted jeans, you could do the casual thing, just tuck it in, your shirt in. You could do the casual thing. You could wear fitted jeans, a nice belt, button up, suit jacket, no hat, no hat. And then get you some good cologne. You gotta smell good. That's another thing. Some of us, like a lot of people smoke, so you just smell like smoke. Sometimes you want to smell like smoke and like Gucci or smoke and I don't like YSL. I like Burberry. Burberry smells really good too, and Dolce smells fantastic. Dolce smells fantastic. I tried something called Spice Bomb, and I really liked it. I really liked the Spice Bomb. I mean, because I need you to talk on to reiterate on what I was saying in your own words. What up, bro?
What's up, bro? Shit, look like it's just me and you in here, man.
It might be for the minute. It might be for the minute.
So what's the
But
word?
niggas be jumping in and out.
Yeah, so what's the word,
But
man?
we put it on YouTube, so it don't even matter.
Yeah.
It
My
don't
shit,
even matter.
yeah, my shit all messed up right now. But yeah, what was you saying? Would you ask me?
I was talking on how you supposed to be dressing as a grown ass man, and I was thinking if did I miss anything? What did I miss?
Um, I think honestly, my opinion, what I mean, I hear what you're saying and stuff like that. You gotta dress to impress, so you gotta dress for what you want people to think of you. I mean, not think of you, but basically what you looking for. Like if you go to an interview, to a chef interview or something like that, you're not gonna be dressed all suited up. You're gonna be in your chef attire. If you go to be a businessman on Wall Street, you're not gonna be coming in hoodie and all that. But also too, as you get a certain age, you gotta kind of all that extra crazy baggy stuff makes no sense anyway. And you gotta whatever you feel comfortable in. But also too, as you get older, you get what I mean. You're gonna cut down on certain things you wear, like hoodies and all that. I mean, I don't know, maybe it's just a Boston thing, but when it gets a little chilly, you throw a little hoodie. Maybe you want to have a fleece, but they don't have the hoodie, so that's the reason why I still wear some hoodies. But I mean, I hear what you're saying. You
Oh,
gotta,
I got a few hoodies. I wear
yeah,
my hoodies. It be
yeah,
cold.
but you
It
don't,
be
yeah,
cold.
yeah, it'd be cold. That's for some reason the hoodies just I don't know. We don't want to wear a big ass coat, but I get what you're saying. But definitely you want to dress to impress. Sometimes I have, a couple, little slacks, loafers, and all that. But then this weather it gets kind of chilly, so I mean, it all depends, man. But you definitely want to elevate yourself by presenting yourself in a way first. Like you can't become great without looking great and feeling great. Just like you said, smelling great. So you first you gotta speak everything to existence, and also too you gotta basically what I mean show me what you're worth. You know what I mean. So even if they ain't gonna believe you, or if they just say, oh, this is like a cloak of what you're wearing, you're just wearing this to impress and all that, whatever. Let them say what they're gonna say, but just make sure you know it first in your mind with your goals and what you're doing for yourself. Because at the end of the day, man, I mean, for me, I'm starting to realize as I get older, the only thing that matters is family and my loyalty and respect and my integrity. You know what I mean? Integrity goes a long way because as you get older, Jobs, if you have a resume, you skipping jobs every other day. That's shit. Your word. So you gotta have longevity. You gotta have integrity. You gotta basically be consistent on what you're doing. I mean, it's gonna be hard, just unemployment and all this crazy stuff going on, COVID. But one thing I say to my kids and
Yeah,
all
the
that,
unemployment got people at the crib like they don't want to go to work. They like, I'm getting this check, so
yeah, but
what's the point of going to
they
work?
they don't realize they just being enslaved. Because basically you say in your bar, I got this certain amount. If it's a lot more than what you usually make, good. At least put it, invest it, do this, do that. I know mad people that get that crap and they ain't got $2 to rub together and they making more than half the people I know. So it's not about the bread. It's about the hustle in yourself. Like I know me and you, we go back. Nigga, we can get bagged, do this, go down to our last $2, but then you know what I mean? A real hustle's gonna get it back.
Right
So
back up.
right back up. There's nothing. So I don't sweat nothing. You know what I mean? People be sweating. Oh, I gotta pay this. I gotta pay that. As long as your bills paid, as long as your kids eat, as long as everything, your necessities is taken care of as a man, then you know what I mean. Everything else is for the birds. You know what I mean? You can't grow until you can't crawl before you walk. You know what I mean? So I mean you can't walk before you crawl. So you gotta take your steps. Everybody got everybody got their time. Some people might be broke and all this until they hit 50, which hopefully not. But you know what I mean? It's I
I
want to
can't
say one
imagine being
yeah,
shit
I wanted to say one
till
thing too
50.
about yeah, I want to say one thing too about the idle time. I was saying that I've been saying that for years. I've been having posts like memories and saying like yeah, because idle time you just reading a book, exercising your brain just like it's a muscle, like your arms. You got to exercise it. When you don't exercise it, it just goes limp. You know what I mean? You start to forget things. You got to keep your mind going and going. So also that, and also
Yeah,
yeah, just basically also too. You know what I mean? It's all in you, man. You gotta be about it. And you can't have excuses. You know what I mean? Just like I was having an example with my kids, my phone. You know what I mean? You put a case on your phone so you don't break it. You know what I mean? Sure, you don't want to drop it, but if you don't buy a case, oh, I didn't get a case. Oh, it broke because I didn't have a case. But there should be no excuse. You know what I mean? You shouldn't
hmm
put that excuse. Oh, I didn't do this because I didn't have this much time. Nah, but once you do that, you already telling yourself to fail. You
Yeah,
know what
my
I mean?
son tried to do some shit like that the other day. He was with one of his friends in Brockton. He got a 10 o'clock curfew, and he had texted me at like 9:58, like, oh, my friend's tired. He doesn't want to drive back. Man, I said, I'm coming to get you. I got him. I said, you can't joyride with your friends no more, and you grounded for 2 weeks. I said, it's your responsibility. I don't care
Yeah,
about what he got going on. You should have made sure your ass was home on time, and you should have, you know what I'm saying,
yeah,
handled it. And you gonna hit me 2 minutes before your curfew?
yeah. He knew that.
That mean, and you
Yeah,
in Brockton?
he was
We
trying
in
to stay there.
Boston.
He was trying to stay
That
there.
means you didn't plan on coming back.
Exactly. He
You
knew
was
that.
trying to stay over
Oh, just stay
eh,
over tonight. I'll come get you tomorrow. No, I'm coming to get you. Oh, dang.
right now.
Yep.
Yeah, like they forget that we did
Yep.
10 times worse
Yeah.
than the shit that
Yeah.
they doing. You know what I'm
Exactly.
saying? And we didn't have camera phones and all that stuff.
Yeah.
And it's not like we could call our parents on our cell phone like, yeah, I'm out
Yeah.
in Brockton. Nah, it was I'm gonna get home because if
Yeah.
not, they gonna come looking for me.
Exactly.
And then when I come home tomorrow, oh man,
Don't come home tomorrow. You
I
better
might have a
find somewhere that
busted
night.
jaw.
You better walk home from Brockton. You better find a way that night. Don't come the next day because that shit sizzle, sit in marinates, nigga. But
I mean,
I don't know.
call Mom Dukes 1-800 collect on the payphone. You know what I'm saying? They don't
Yeah.
know nothing about that. They just. I'm like, you lucky you got a cell phone. Because if I
Yeah.
had to come looking for you, and then man, it would have
Oh,
been a
yeah.
problem.
But yeah,
Oh,
man,
you
it
know what
make
I
me
wanted
see.
to talk to you about? Because you got dressed. What do you think about hair, bro? Because
Huh?
my thing is about
Yeah.
hair. Because my thing is, um, you can have your hair the way you want to when you can afford it. When you're a boss and you're running your own business,
Yeah.
you can grow your hair because there's certain businesses like you're a chef, so you're good.
Mhm.
But some brothers, you'll be in corporate America, and you know what? Some places you're not good, even as a chef. But in like corporate America or in certain retail places or somewhere where you would advance to be making 70, $80,000 a year or more.
Yeah.
There's nobody at the top with braids or dreads or anything like that. Like
Yeah.
you only can get so far.
I mean,
because they don't
that's
want
kind
you
of like
representing them looking like that.
that's kind of biased because actually, I mean, I've been to almost every restaurant, every type of, even like different type of jobs forever. And back to when we was younger, probably '08. You know what I mean, 10, 20 years, well, about 12 years ago, whatever, probably a little longer. Dreads was like tattoos, dreads. They wouldn't even hire you at McDonald's, like certain place. They wouldn't even, now it's like, it's starting to get, because like now it's like more discrimination. But I think if you're your own boss, bro, you can have it how it is. You know what I mean? I've been slacking because I
Yeah,
wear hat.
yeah, because you can afford to
Yeah,
have your hit. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? You ain't looking at nobody else to give you a promotion or something. But if
yeah,
you think about it, when you see the faces that represent these companies,
yeah.
or like, you're not seeing brothers with dreads like
I mean, I
the
do, bro.
you
I do, bro.
huh?
I see him. I see him. I see him. But you know what I mean? Like
What, your manager?
managers, bosses. I see him. I see him. But
So
it's
you're
more
trying to tell me
like me. Like
that
me.
the
Like,
owners of these restaurants
yeah.
that you're going to,
I mean, obviously,
say in Seaport,
most of them are probably
say in
like,
Seaport.
yeah. Matter of fact, just because you said that Seaport, I'm trying to think of this place. Oh man, it's a steakhouse. I was gonna get a job there, but they even they was they I know they're making the money, but they was trying to lowball me. Oh my god, I forgot the name of the place. It's this place in Seaport, and the chef there,
Why was they trying to lowball you?
because it was like they were trying to give me like 55, like for the salary, and I know if I'm gonna take a salary, bro, I gotta get bonuses, the commission, and I gotta work 40 hours, like 50 the most. And when they try to lowball you,
Hmm.
they gonna try to make you work 80 hours a week, drain you out. Nah, bro, like I'm not a slave. I'm not a slave. So
Oh
and I know,
yeah, I won't take a salary neither.
yeah, and I know my worth. I'll take a salary if it's like 80 to 100.
I'll take a salary, but not where I'm at,
Yeah,
because I get OT and my OT's
yeah,
right.
OT. That's what I'm saying. People think even the hourly rate. People think, oh, $10 an hour, $15. I worked at $30 an hour, I work 15. I work all types of rate. It's about the amount of hours you work. Because I know niggas get $35 an hour, work 4 hours a week. What's that? So it's all about how much the time you gain. But I said idle time. If you gain them hours, like you said, overtime. That's the only people that's making the money. But back to what you were
Yeah,
saying,
yeah.
this dude in the seaport, he was a chef, black, had dreads down south, like he was, you know what I mean. But he had it all, you know what I mean, looking nice and all that. Cut, you know what I mean, kept it good. You know what I mean. I've been just lazy and just working too much, whatever. I ain't really, and my sister's still young, so you know how that go. But
So
when
my
it's time,
shit's still young, so I can't.
when it's time to, you know what I mean, show out. If I have a catering event, that's gonna be either braided back, suited up, you know what I mean, nice and neat and all that. Because it can be presentable, but I hear what you're saying, and that's kind of slowly going
Because I've
away.
talked to bosses, I've talked to owners, and I've talked, and they've been like, we
Yeah,
don't do mohawks, we don't like,
yeah,
even white boys with the hair. Nah, they
yeah,
not with that shit.
yeah. It's
But
easier.
they'll but white boys will cut their hair. It be the brothers like, I'm not cutting my dreads, I'm not cutting my hair,
Yeah.
blah blah blah. And it's like you just missed the job because of that shit.
Now, but in the contrary, my cousin actually worked. He was going to I forgot where it was. I think it was in the Seaport, the Sea Grill over there. You know, I think it's the Sheraton Hotel, one of the hotels. He cut his hair for a job and all that. Then he ended up getting fired like like a couple months down the line. So he just threw his shit away. You know what I mean? He, you know, when I go to dreads and all that, when people go that, there's many different reasons. For me, it's like, you know what I mean? It's like growing youth. I mean, growing knowledge, like the whole Bob Marley shit, growing knowledge. These are like your locks of knowledge and some more shit to it. It's a long story. But I started saying I didn't, I had many times I'm thinking I'm gonna cut it clean. But like I started saying I'm gonna finish it. So that's the reason why I ain't gonna cut my shit. And I'm my own boss, so you don't want to hire me, nigga. Just like you said, there's so many jobs, nigga. So many people got jobs. So if you ain't gonna hire me, it's whatever. Like, I'm my own. That's the main reason why
But
I've been
you
around
see what
bosses.
you just said, bro? Like,
Yeah,
you don't want to hire me. It's whatever. Like, there's
yeah,
so many jobs. I'm not cut. But
yeah,
bro, like, brothers will miss. Like, you'll be in a job and it'll be time for your promotion.
yeah,
Say you're back of house. Your
yeah,
promotion is to general manager, which means you're gonna be front of house now.
yeah.
But they just gave the new jack your job because you got dreads and shit. They
That's
don't want you
discrimination. Then
coming up
I'll
and
sue
meeting
their ass. That's a lawsuit.
huh?
That's a lawsuit. Because if I'm better,
We
if I'm
live in
more,
Massachusetts, bro, where they can fire you just because they had a bad day.
and you can sue these motherfuckers too if you got the money and the time, you got patience. But I hear what you say. I'm gonna debate about that. I know exactly what
I'm
you're saying.
about to say, I'm
I
about to
agree.
say,
I
Riz, I
agree.
love you, bro,
I
but
agree.
you
I
sound
agree
like
with
one of
you.
these
No,
young niggas, bro.
I no. I'm saying I agree with you. You know, definitely. You can freak. I mean, it's better to have a low cut, clean cut suits and all that too. If you're, you know, what I mean, not established. Like honestly, I'm like,
Because there were some exceptions. There are some exceptions, and because of you put in a lot of work, so you
yeah,
might be an exception to the norm. But there's always a few rare cases where you might find somebody in a good position who got dreads all the way down their back. But
yeah,
the norm and the majority of people are gonna have short hair and it's gonna be groomed all the time.
yeah. It's that. It's basically. It's a matter of what. It's a matter of basically what you willing to do for this job. If you really want it that bad. If you really, you know what I mean. If this is your like the last resort. With me, I open up so many avenues that like I'm already like I'm playing chess, bro. I'm like 10 steps ahead. I got this job over here. I got this. So like even when I'm working, I'm looking at new jobs just in case. You know what I mean?
Yeah, because we was looking on that thing on Insta trying to get that bonus. I was trying to do them couple shifts to get
See, I
that
don't know.
bonus.
I don't even know what happened with that because shit, they didn't say nothing to me about that. But I've been doing them a couple of days a week. You know what I mean? Quick extra money, kept like 200.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I told him nah. I was like, nah, I got a job. I said, don't be sending me no shit under like 25.
Yeah, they try to get cheap. You know, back then it was like 28, 25, like normal. First, now it's like an
I remember
eBay
I was
thing.
getting like 32 and
Yeah,
shit. I
yeah.
was like, yeah,
Now it's
I'm
like an
with it.
eBay thing. It's like an eBay. First they put this thing out. Say it's Monday. The shift is on Saturday. They put $14. Nobody pick it up. Then it get if nobody picks it up till Saturday around that time, it goes up. It keeps going up until somebody get it. You know what I mean? That's how they do it now. But I ain't taking
Yeah, I
nothing.
remember that shit. You would
Yeah,
watch it and it would slowly go up. And I'd be like, I'm waiting till like an hour before the damn
yeah. Everybody
but
do that shit.
somebody would be a sucker and hop on it
Yep.
at
Right.
pocket
Right.
change.
Yep. Yep. Exactly. Well, that's what and
Yeah.
that's the business that we all as blacks should do that. Just like similar to that. Just hire just not blacks because that's kind of racist, but just I don't know. Maybe yeah. I don't know. I don't know.
I
Just
think
basically,
it's just minority.
yeah,
I think
minority.
it's people in a certain tax bracket.
Like basically have like
And we
so-
just happen to be around majority black people.
yeah, but have like an Insta work because Insta work is still kind of like a Snapchat, like a you know what I mean. A lot of people would look at them like, what the hell are these motherfuckers? Like they'll before if it's your first shift at that restaurant or whatever, they're gonna be like, oh, I don't trust this. Like they'll show you how to fucking peel orange with your hands because they think you can't or empty a trash can because they're like, oh, we don't know. So with new app, it'll be more like, all right, you have some type not certification, but you got to have experience like this, interviews and all that. So whoever we send, nigga, it's gonna be we're gonna charge this. We're gonna give them what they want, their rate, 20 cent, whatever, and they're gonna be worth that. Cause you know these motherfuckers,
Yeah,
it's the
they
work.
know what they. But I'm glad. Listen, I'm glad we brought this up because it's like another thing that I wanted to point out when I was saying like if you're in a certain age group and you can't afford these certain things, these are little side hustles. We talking about little apps that you can find online
Yeah,
that have gigs. They like the little gigs. So say you working 40, 50, 60 hours at your regular job, but you can only get a certain amount of hours and you want to make some extra bread. You find one of these little apps,
yeah.
put your
I
resume
just
and your
put it in
skills and
I
all
put it
that,
in the
and they
comments.
send you jobs. Huh?
I just put it in the comments for whoever's in there.
All
I'll
right,
just
good,
call it.
good.
Yeah,
There's a couple of them. There's at your service. There's
it's mad shit.
Express. That's a temp agency. Jobletics.
Yeah,
There's a bunch. There's a bunch of them joints.
yeah.
There's a bunch of them joints. But it's always good to have a side hustle. You got a regular job. You need to make some extra money because you want to do some extra stuff. You got extra bills coming up. You want to just make some extra bread. You got to find these little apps and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You got to find these little side hustles. You got to go on. You got to pick up some skills. Like
Mm-hmm.
I've been picking up some skills. Like Riz, I appreciate you tapping in. I'm
All
gonna
right,
talk to
yeah.
you later, bro.
All right, brother.
I don't know how to hang this shit up. All right, listen. The skills like I've been on YouTube learning how to fix cars and stuff. I haven't brought a car to a mechanic in a while. All right, I've been fixing my brakes, my rotors, my calipers, my fan belt, my filters, my spark plugs. Uh, I'm about to start doing control arms and all that stuff. all that stuff. As I need to fix, I will learn. All right. Somebody hits me up and they need it. Why? Because I want to make some extra money. That's why I do it. I run my clothing line. Why? Because mine is breakout. That's breakout from oppression, depression, and recession. We breaking out from the mind frame that we got to be criminals, drug dealers, pimps, hoes, all that stuff. We are businessmen. We are entrepreneurs. We are intelligent. We are doctors. We are lawyers. We are politicians. We've invented so many things as a people, and they make it. They portray us as hoodlums, as thugs, as gangsters, as hoes, as pimps, as savages. When most of the brothers I know are good family men who go to work, who work 40, 50, 60, 80 hours a week to take care of their families. So these are grown men who handle their business, but they portray us as young savages who are just made to be in prison. And we are far more than that. We are far more than that. So you make sure you have your job. You know, as a grown man, you should have a job or a business, or you should be making money in some way, shape, or form. I'm not gonna knock my hustlers because you do what you do, I do what I do. We do it differently, but we all men and we all trying to provide for our families at the end of the day. So this live was mainly to just talk and discuss you know how you should be living, how you should be dressing, how you should be rocking. Um my man Jermaine was supposed to come in. He didn't show up. I don't know what the hell's going on with him. Yeah, I just blasted you. I just blasted you, bro. But hopefully he'll be on next week because I need his perspective. I need y'all to hear his perspective on some of these things because he has a very interesting perspective. But yeah, we're gonna wrap it up. Like I said, is it find you a suit, find a way to get you a suit, get it fitted if you can. If not, just get you a suit. Go out, network, just grow. Try to build yourself, try to network so you can bring some more income. That is the goal. That is the goal to make more money so you can take care of your family, so you can take care of yourself, so you can do the things that you want to do so you're not sitting around depressed like, damn, I can't do this, damn, I can't do that. We're doing this for a reason, fellas. We do this for a reason. So we're going to continue to grow. We're going to continue to build. Every Tuesday night, I'm going to be here on live. So make sure you're here at 11 p.m. every Tuesday because we're going to talk about something different every week. And if you want to join in, you want to come on the live, by all means, I will put you in. Don't come in with no stupid stuff. Don't come in talking reckless because I'll just take you off and then I'll block you. All right? This is where men teach men how to be men. This is Breakout Men's Room. It's also be on YouTube under Breakout Men's Room. All right? I'll put the link. If you follow me, if you see this right now and you're not on YouTube, then you follow me. So you'll see the link for it when I post it. All right? Every Tuesday night on IG, Mr. Breakout, we're doing men's room. I'll see y'all next week. Have a blessed week. Be good. Stay safe. Stay on the grind. What time is it? Breakout time. 25-8.